booked in with Amy. Starting a new book, well I have started it. I have started it already, but I'm only on chapter 3. So I thought, it's fine, I'll be able to bring this down. I was going to tell you something. I'll be able to like keep you updated, and I think lots of people like know. So I am reading, just gonna get the cover. I'm starting da-dum, da-dum, 4th wing. So I'm doing 4th wing as a buddy read with my friends Chloe and Meg. So on Friday they came to my house and we started it, so I'm only in chapter 4, they're kind of ahead I think. But so this is what it's about. I'm going to read it to you and I'm so excited because this is my first ever fantasy book, which I was wanting to read ACOTAR first, but I only have the first book of ACOTAR and I feel like I know from what everyone's saying to me, like I know I'm going to like it. And guys, I don't have the funds right now to go and get the rest of the series. So we'll do it bit by bit. There are only 2 ways, graduate or die. So excited to read that. It's kind of giving like Hunger Games vibes, like the quadrant, there's 4 wings. It's 4th wing. We've got our predictions, so I do predict that she'll change wing, and I don't want to spoil it, but do you know what, we've got our predictions written down, so what we'll do is when I finish reading it, shut up baby. So I'm in I actually hadn't finished chapter 3, just started chapter 4, and I'm just gonna take a minute because I'm actually really enjoying it, like it's so good and I feel like I'm gonna get this finished so fast. It's just, I thought it was going to be quite difficult to read, and like there is things that I don't kind of understand or like know how to pronounce or something like that, but it's just like names, and just reread them and it's fine. So I'm looking forward to this. Let me know in the comments below if you've read 4th Wing yet, or if you think this would be your cup of tea, because I'll definitely have a review up on it soon. Oh, I broke one of my pages. I've ripped one. No. It's so nice, like each chapter has like a quote from the Rider's Codex, and then this has a map of like the place, which is good because obviously if they're like talking about stuff, you know like where it is and go and look at it. And then there's another, oh, so it's got a map of the college. I really like that. Scribes Quadrant, Underground, Infantry Quadrant, Healer Quadrant, Bell Tower, Dorms, First Year Gathering Hall, Academic Wing, Riders Quadrant, Flight Field, Fields. Cool! I like it. So it's a non-stop thrilling adventure fantasy set in the brutal and competitive world of a military college for dragon riders, which includes elements regarding war, battle, hand-to-hand combat, blood, intense violence, brutal injuries, death, poisoning, graphic language and sexual activities that are shown in the pages. Readers who may be sensitive to the elements, please take note and prepare to enter the Baskif War College. Baskif War College. So yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. I like Violet. She's like strong. This is the main character. She's like strong, and even though she doubts herself, she still seems to be going strong. So yeah, I like it. Hello, so I'm in Waterstones and I am on chapter 10 of the book. I'm absolutely loving it. Doesn't seem like I've read a lot, but I feel like I have in a day. So I'm going to try and get loads of it done just now. And I am sorting out stuff on my computer. And then, yeah, I've got like a TBR of the things I want to read this October. So I'll go over them when I go home. But I've just decided to come here so that I can actually get stuff done. Because Waterstones was getting a bit busy and I was just like not able to concentrate. So I'm on chapter 12 of the book, but I thought I would just tell you all what my TBR is going to be for the month. So I've got Fourth Wing, Falling for You, Falling for You, Fangs and Frenemies and Good Girl's Guide to Murder. There's 2 books of that. I feel like they'll be so good and Chloe's told me to read them, so yeah. I'm just in a wee book, but I'm literally at the toilets and I never realised until now. I'm going to read some more. Oh, and I've got 2 audiobooks that I want to read. I want to listen to this month, and it's Holly by Stephen King, and I'm going to co-read and listen to How to Kill Your Family, because I've had that book for so long I've not been able to get into it, so I thought I'll do that, like both. And I've seen a few books in Waterstones that I'm liking the idea of. So I've got The Interview by C.M. Yoon, it looks really good. Her Dream Job or a Deadly Trap. And then I've got Sharp Objects by Gillian Flynn, which I've read. Gone Girl, that was one of the first books I'd read as like a teenager. It was like a thriller, loved it. Joe Nesbo's Macbeth, that's about an inspector detective. I can't remember actually, but it looked really good. The Players by Darren O'Sullivan. I've heard that that's really good as well. I feel like that's kind of like a Netflix show. And then Yellowface, I don't know whether to listen to that as well. I'm not sure. I'll update these later and where I am in the book. And I'm probably going to start a new one tonight as well, because obviously Fourth Wing's quite big, you know, and we've got loads to get through this week, guys. So I am on page 218. Oh, laptop. I'm on chapter 18 or 19, I can't remember. 18. And I am loving this book so much. I've literally flew through it today. Like, I've started on like what, chapter 4 or something. It's really, really good. I like the main character, Violet. She seems like a strong character, and I like the story progressing. Like, she's still not perfect, but she's progressing each time. That's good. I'm hopefully going to have it. I think I'll have this finished, like, what day is it today? Tuesday? Probably Thursday, depending. Depending on how much I read tonight, but so far so good. I think I'm going to read sugar. Someone's outside, and I can hear them on the phone talking. Let's have a look at the books that I've got. I don't know if I'm actually going to like that, Falling for You. Just a romance, small town romance, but I've just finished one of them, so I'm a bit like, what was that? What did I have on the list again? Fangs and Frenemies. Let's see how many pages I've got. I feel like I want to keep that for the end of the month, but 270. Girl Alone. I want to read like a horror. Oh, I could read this. It's only 211. FBI agent Ella Dark has studied serial killers from time she could read. Devastated by the murder of her own family, with her photographic memory, she has obtained an encyclopedic, I don't know that word, knowledge of every serial killer, every victim and every case. But when a serial killer strikes in the swamps of Louisiana, Ella soon comes to learn that the real thing is nothing like she ever expected. Okay, I'm going to read that. I'm pure debating, like, should I read A Court of Thorns and Roses or not? Should I? Oh, I don't know. I'm so confused. Please, someone help me. I wanna know what love is. Want you to show me. Come on. Hello, people. So I had a productive day reading yesterday. Obviously I was at what's it called? Waterstones, and then I went to Greg's. But I've got some news for you. Oh, that's my biscuits. I'm a biscuit queen. I went to the library because I was reading Magpie last week. Well, I've been reading it since August, but I finished it last week. Don't recommend, if I'm honest. Wasn't that good. And it was good, but it wasn't. Like, it was, I don't know. It was just a bit like, so I was under the impression it was a psychological thriller. And from the beginning to the middle it was. From the middle to the end it wasn't. So when the plot twist happened, from there on out, it just kind of was like, it was nice, and I was like, this is not what I was wanting. But anyways, so I went to the library to hand that back because I've had it from August, and I literally like kept renewing it because I kept putting off reading. But I got some new books. So I got Really Good actually by Monica Heasley. I seen this yesterday in Waterstones, and I thought it was quite cute. And I was like, I want to read this. Yeah, this is just new in the library today, and I was going to buy it yesterday, so I was like, it's the same. Then I got Murder in the Family by Cara Hunter. I've seen this all over BookTok and Instagram. Apparently it's really, really good, and it's It's got like, it's like detective, like the way it's written in the book. Like it's kind of like the case and conversations and stuff. Like it's quite cool. So, oh, sugar. Oh, that's cute. Can you solve the case before they do? So it's kind of like you're trying to solve the case as well as them, which I thought was quite cool. Like I really like the idea of that. By the way, I was just thinking there, I was reading this and like see the writing on this, the font of the writing on the yellow, I can't read it. It just, my head goes like crazy. And then I got the book Eaters by Sunny Dean. I just seen this and it looked quite interesting, quite cool, quite intrigued if I'm honest. So yeah, reading that. I started Get All Alone last night and I am, hold on, I see where I am in it. 23% of the way through chapter 7. So I'm waiting on Chloe coming, she's coming to my house, which is quite spontaneous. So I'm going to read some of this. And then when Chloe comes, we're going to talk a wee bit about Fourth Wing and our plans for October, reading wise. I'm so excited. I've got so many books that I want to read this month and I am going to stick it. I want to finish my 2023 reading challenge this month. And if I, counting the books that I'm speaking about now, I will. Maybe. I'm on 16, I've got 25. I've set myself at 25. Next year, I was planning on setting myself at 50. That was being a little bit unrealistic because at the beginning of the year, in fact, this year has probably been the year I've read the most. Yeah. Every other year I end up in a slump, whereas this year I've been pretty consistent. I've been in slumps, but I've always been reading something. So yeah, it's pretty good. I'm going to read a wee bit of that and then I will see you when Chloe comes.
I was seeing that a bit more the longer I was staring at her.
Look at you laughing. The chapter, bro! I've only
I feel like
2 pages to finish this chapter.
Oh, okay. And we actually can do things that
Chloe live. What's happening?
I'm not going to ruin it for you.
Oh, you took the cover off
Of this?
Aye.
It was already off.
I thought you didn't. Is that mine? You snake!
I didn't bring my book with me, I told you
Oh,
that.
you did.
I went in it with the hopes of like Hunger Games Divergent vibes, and that's what I'm getting from it.
Yeah. I
Like
feel like
it's-
you kind of get that from it anyway. So
Yeah, it's very like, I mean it's not YA, but
Yeah.
it's very YA vibes of like YA dystopian.
Oh, do you think so?
Uh-huh.
I mean, this is my first fantasy book, so
It's like kind of fantasy dystopian. I mean it's more fantasy than dystopian, but like it is given dystopian vibes.
anyway, so the book's good so far. Yes.
Yes.
Chloe's going to have it finished tonight.
Oh, 100%.
I'm going to have it finished by tomorrow afternoon. Definitely. It's Friday. I never vlogged yesterday because... Why did I not vlog? Oh, because I woke up and just got ready and then I went and met Chloe in town and I forgot to take my camera and I had to like clean the camera from SD card and all. Anyways, I finished Fourth Wing. I'm halfway through Get All Alive, Get All Alone, sorry, on the Kindle. And I have just started Murder in the Family. So I'm on page 114. This is really good. It's like a murder mystery and it's like going back 20 years and there's like a TV series about it, like a documentary. And the stepson of the guy who got murdered, Luke, the stepson's called Guy. He is like in the production team, I'm pretty sure, and they are like working out who murdered Luke, the stepdad. So I'm really enjoying it. I'm just chilling here. I've got my notepad, I've got some highlighters, and I'm like, because that book's from the library, so I'm just going through like a notepad and writing down like, kind of like investigating it as well. I've got a review up for The Bodyguard. I'll have a review up, by the time you've seen this, I'll have a review up for Fourth Wing, and potentially Girl Alive. And after I finished Girl Alive, I am going to read I'm going to read, I don't know whether to read I want to read another one on my Kindle because I like the Kindle, it's quite good. The Housemaid's Secret by Frida McFadden. Might read that next in the Kindle. Yeah, so that's the plan. So far, so I've changed my TBR. This is kind of just like a wee video of like my TBR for October. This is the plan. So the plan was Pumpkin Spice Cafe, read it. Magpie, read it. The Bodyguard, read. Fourth Wing, read. So we're now on the 13th of October and I've got Girl Alone halfway through it. Murder in the Family, started that. I'm going to read the 2 Good Girls Guide to Murders. So I've got A Good Girl's Guide to Murder and A Good Girl Bad Blood. I'm going to read these 2. I plan to start them on Monday for next week, so that's my next week's read. And then the week after that, no. So I plan to finish Girl Alone, then I plan to read the Book Eaters next week, as well as I'll probably do that and The Housemaid. I'm just going to write this down. The Housemaid's Secret. Apparently that's like a really fast paced book. I do have on here that I was going to read Fallen for You, which is a romance, but I'm not too sure if I want to read it anymore. I don't know. So that is a question mark. So I was going to read The Book Eaters, The Handmaid's Secret next week. I'm already starting, yeah. So then I would have sorry, I'm just writing this down, started, and then Fallen for You maybe. So The Book Eaters and The Handmaid's Secret next week. Read The Book Eaters and The Housemaid's Secret next week, and then the following week I read A Good Girl's Guide to Murder and Fangs and Frenemies. That would take us up to Halloween. And I was planning on reading Fangs and Frenemies like at the end of the month because, you know, the Fangs and Frenemies. The reaction of reading this was insane. Like, the next book is coming out on the 7th of November and I don't know where to pre-order it just now because it's only £11 for the hardback copy on Amazon. Or Sweet, but it was so good. Like, honestly, that's my first fantasy book and it was unbelievable, and I knew that I would like it. Like, I knew that I would like fantasy, because like I like fantasy, like TV and magic, like TV shows, but just reading it was unreal. And I did listen to it as well, which was another good thing. Listening to this while reading it, especially for the last 4 chapters, different kettle of fish. Different kettle of fish, guys. So if you haven't already, I would recommend reading this Fourth Wing and listening to it at the same time. And I listened to it on Scribe, which is like, it's like Audible, but with this you pay £10 a month for it. You get the first 30 days free, so you pay £10 a month, and after you read the book you just like you don't get like credits and stuff like that the way Audible does, and there's a lot of books on it and this is one of them, so I would definitely give it a read. But yeah, so far that is my plan. yeah, I don't know whether to end the video here now or not. Yeah, I think we will. I think we'll end it here. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you don't already, go and follow my Instagram, Amy's Books X, where all my reviews. I'm on Goodreads too, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know any other book content or any other kind of videos that you want to see, and I'll get it done. And yeah, check out my Instagram for the reviews. Bye!